Hello students, I am going to describe about pollination. Pollination is actually a pre-fertilization event. What is pollination? Pollination is the transfer of pollen grain from the anther to the stigma of a pistil. Pistil is the female gametophyte, and the transfer of pollen grain, that is the male gamete, takes place from the anther, that is the androecium, to the stigma of a pistil, that is gynoecium. So here I will be describing about pollination and types. So when we talk about pollination, there is basically three types of pollination. One is the autogamy, second one is the geitonogamy, and third one is the xenogamy. As we can see in the figure that autogamy, when we talk about autogamy, what is autogamy? Autogamy is actually self-pollination, as it has been taken known from the word auto. Auto means self and pollination. Autogamy means self-pollination. Self-pollination in the sense what? That same plant having the same flower will undergo pollination. That is this. Can you see this flower? And this terminology A here represents autogamy. It means that this single plant with a single flower undergoes pollination. That is the male, in the same flower, the male gamete, that is the pollen grain, enters the stigma and undergo the process of fertilization. So this happens in the same flower, and so due to happening this in the same flower, it is called self-pollination or autogamy. But when we talk about geitonogamy, so geitonogamy, can you see the figure? The process B here represent geitonogamy. So geitonogamy, you can see that this is the same flower, this is the same plant, but this same plant is having different flower. So the passing of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of another flower of the same plant is geitonogamy. So this case of pollination give rise to genetically identical phenotype of a plant. And now talking about xenogamy, as we can see, what is xenogamy? Xenogamy is basically there are two different plants and different flowers. So different pollination among different plant of a different flower give rise to xenogamy. Xenogamy is also known as cross pollination. So coming up to the description of autogamy, first of all, it is the transfer of pollen grain from the anther to the stigma of the same flower. In flowers with exposed anther and stigma, complete autogamy is rare. But in case of clistogamous flower, that is the flower that is always closed, the state happens, it gives rise to 100% of pollination. That is self-pollination. So autogamy gave rise to two types of flower. One is the general flower that we see, that are the open flower, that is chasmogamous flower. And some are clistogamous flowers. Clistogamous flowers are the flowers that remain closed and pollination takes place inside the closed flower, inside the bud, and it gives rise to 100% autogamy, that is self-pollination, causing inbreeding depression. So let's describe about autogamy and the case of chasmogamous flower. They are similar to flowers of other species with exposed anther and stigma. And clistogamous flower, as I said, they are the flowers that do not open at all. Anthers and stigma lie close to each other and they are autogamous. So, and these flowers basically give rise to inbreeding depressions. Now when talking about geitonogamy, it is the transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of another flower of the same plant. So it is functionally a type of cross-pollination, but it is genetically similar to autogamy since the pollen grains come from the same plant. So, in similar manner, we can describe xenogamy. What is xenogamy? It is the transfer of pollen grain from the anther to the stigma of a different plant. It brings genetically different pollen grain, and so it is this type of pollination increases the variation in plant. So, the phenomena of xenogamy, that is also called as cross pollination. Thank you.